Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video series in which we are going to learn about Python tutorial for beginners. So if you are completely new to programming languages and want to start with the Python programming language, then this video series is for you, and it doesn't matter even if you have learned the other programming languages such as Java, C, C++, and if you are going to learn the Python language for the first time, you can watch these videos so that we can get started from the completely beginner level and we reach up to the intermediate and expert level as we go through the different concepts of the Python programming language. So guys, first of all, we are going to check the environment setup using the Python language, and we are going to use the VS Code as the editor. Now over here VS stands for Visual Studio, and we are going to use the Visual Studio Code editor in order to write our Python programs. Apart from this VS Code setup, we are also going to see how do we write the first Python code and execute it. So guys, basically I have written down the steps to install the VS Code editor and Python interpreter over here. So first of all, we are going to install VS Code using this link that I have already provided in the description section. So when you hit this URL in the browser, this is the page that is going to open from where you can easily download the Visual Studio Code. It depends on your operating system which installer you want to download. You can also download for Windows, Mac OS and Linux systems over here. So it depends on your operating system. Once you have downloaded this and installed the VS Code on your machine, the next step is to install Python extension in VS Code. So guys, once you have installed the Visual Studio Code, this is the get started page that you will see in the Visual Studio Code IDE. So over here, first of all, you are supposed to install the Python extension. So on the left hand side, as you can see, there is an extensions button over here on which you can click, and then this particular section will open. So over here in the search bar, you are supposed to type Python. So once you type Python, there will be list of extensions that will be available for you. So guys, this is the extension that you have to install over here. So as you can see, Python, IntelliSense, PyLens, and this is the description that you can see on the right hand side. So since I have already installed this Python extension on this Visual Studio Code, I am getting this uninstall button, but you will be getting the install button over here if you have not already installed this particular extension. Now guys, this Python extension helps us in order to write the Python programs very efficiently. It allows us to have the code completion feature. Along with this, we can also run the Python code and have the output from within the Visual Studio Code itself. So guys, it is very important extension if you are going to learn Python and want to write the Python programs. Now guys, coming to the next step, we have to install the Python interpreter using this link that I have already provided in the description. So once you open this URL in the browser, over here this is the page that will open for you, and this is the official website of the Python programming language from where you can download the latest version for Windows over here. Since my machine is Windows, I will be downloading this Python, and the latest version is 3.11.1. It might so happen that you are watching this video in the future for which the latest version might be something else. So you can download the latest version of the Python interpreter from here. Apart from this, you can also get the links to the installer if you are using some other operating system over here. So guys, once you have installed Python on your machine, you can quickly open command prompt. So over here in the command prompt, you can simply type py followed by double hyphen characters, and then you provide version, and then when you press enter, as you can see, Python 3.11.1. this is the version of Python that is already installed on my machine. You might have some separate version, but the command will be same in order to check whether the Python is successfully installed on your machine. Now guys, after successful installation, what you have to do is the last step is to connect this Python interpreter in VS Code. So we select the Python interpreter in VS Code. So over here, you have to come on this settings on the bottom left, and then over here you can see the command palette. You can also have the shortcut key as Control plus Shift plus P if you're using the keyboard keys. And then when you click on this, on the search bar you have to type Python and then colon, and then we have select interpreter. So as you can see, this is the option, and when you click on this, as you can see, this Python 3.11.1 is getting displayed over here, which you are supposed to select in order to select the Python interpreter. Now guys, what we are doing over here is we are connecting this Python interpreter with this Visual Studio Code so that whenever we write the Python code, our program gets executed successfully on the VS Code itself. Now guys, it might so happen that you don't get this option. That's because you have installed Python after installing VS Code. So you can simply restart this VS VS Code in order to get this option over here. And once you select this option, you are ready in order to write the Python programs in the VS Code IDE. So guys, just by using these 4 steps of installation, you can quickly get started in order to write the Python programs in the VS Code. And all the steps have been documented in this official documentation of the Visual Studio website. So you can check the content of this documentation as well. The link I have given in the description already. Now guys, we are going to write the first code in Python. So what we are going to do is we are just going to close these tabs over here and we are going to open this Explorer. Over here it is saying no folder opened initially. So what you can do is you can create the folder initially in order to organize all your Python programs. So basically I am going to just create a new folder over here and I am going to say Python. So this is the name of the folder and then I'll select this folder over here. So as you can see, a new folder that is Python has been created. Now you can write Python programs inside this Python folder. You can have any other folder in any of the directories. It depends on you where you want to store the Python codes that you will be writing from now on. So what we will be doing is, as you can see, this is the icon. It says new file. So we will be clicking on this new file and let's say I provide the name of the Python program as Python followed by underscore and then we have code followed by dot, we have py. So guys, this is very important that after typing the name of the file, we have to append it with .py. This is the extension of the Python program and this extension will help the VS Code in order to interpret that this is the Python code and it should execute this code using the Python interpreter. So guys, I am going to press enter over here and once we press enter, this Python code.py, it is going to open automatically over here. Now simply we can print some content in our Python program as the first code in Python. So over here we have something called as print statement. As you can see, once we type print, it is auto suggesting us what are the different keywords that we can use. So when we press enter over here, this print gets selected automatically. Now inside the open and close parenthesis, what we are supposed to do is we can type one particular statement, that is the name of the YouTube channel, that is Programming for Beginners, which you should definitely subscribe. So this is a string, that is a statement that we have given over here, and this is the very simple Python program that we can write. And what this will do is it will simply print this content, that is Programming for Beginners, on the console. So guys, over here you have to come on file and then you can click on save, or else you can use the Ctrl+S on the keyboard in order to save the file, which I am going to do in the upcoming videos as well. So first of all, you save this file and simply you have to come on this top right corner over here. You can see this Run Python File button over here. So when you click on this Run Python File, the terminal will open and it will execute this file, that is Python code.py, that we have simply created over here. And as you can see, Programming for Beginners string is getting printed. So guys, in this way we have written the very first code in the Python, and using the print statement we have printed the Programming for Beginners. We can print any other statement over here as well. So let's say I'll provide this as a statement. And then when we save this file and try running this code once again, as you can see, this is a statement is getting printed over here on the terminal. So guys, this is the way we can easily set up our Python interpreter along with the editor, that is Visual Studio Code. You can use any other editor that you want, such as you can simply use the Notepad file as well, but you will not get such strong features which are provided by the Visual Studio Code in the Notepad file. Apart from that, you can also use Notepad++, or we have a very popular IDE, that is PyCharm, and apart from that we have many other editors that you can use, but VS Code is one of the lightweight editors that you can use when you are writing the Python programs. So guys, set up your own environment on your machines and practice on your own in order to write the first code. In the upcoming videos we are going to learn a lot about this Python programs and what are the basic functionalities, what are the different codes that we are supposed to know whenever we will write our complex Python programs. So guys, that's it in this video. Please make sure that you like this video so that it reaches to more people, and subscribe to this channel so that you get the notifications on upcoming videos as well. The next video that we are going to talk about is Python keywords and identifiers. So stay tuned.